evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, southpaw versus orthodox fighter. So many times we've heard how useful the right hand can be in this matchup.
Yeah, usually trainers love to tell orthodox fighters against the southpaw that the right hand is the dragon slayer.
Bone crushers, bang to the noggin. Good two-punch combo by Bone Crusher. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left-hand score. Get close to him. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Halfway through this round here. Not able to land the uppercut.
Get after him!
A crushing two-punch combo by Diesel. Bone Crusher's got to deal with a cut cheek. A good block. Good block there by Bone Crusher. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with his counterpunches.
Come on, cover up!
Final 10 seconds of round number one. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Bone Crusher's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to let the hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little short punch on the inside around before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Bone Crusher's left now getting into the mix. Great movement to get away from those punches. Bone Crusher nailed by a huge hook. A well-placed left hand up top. Halfway through round number two. Nice job doubling up the jab by Diesel. Sound defense. Good block that time by Bone Crusher. Diesel's right hand scores well that time. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Bone Crusher. Getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Off the target by Diesel. Bone Crusher's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Lands a big hook. And the round comes to an end.
Listen.
Bone Crusher's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Diesel.
Finish with the hook. Hooks on the inside.
Nice block by Bone Crusher. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Diesel. Blocks the headshot. Nice work with left hand to the head. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Bone Crusher. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Diesel.
Cover up! Cover up!
Good flush shot upstairs. Able to cover up that gut. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Bone Crusher's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Nice 2-punch combo by Diesel. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Body shot lands. It was the right. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. And he returns on that exchange. Scores up top with a left. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. There's a straight right hand. And now another left. Scored well up top. Nice block by Diesel. Diesel's left landing well. Bone Crusher's putting punches together now. That's a nice combination. Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge? You were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight.
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Diesel's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Bone Crusher's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm, he's very in control.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Two good jabs by Bone Crusher. Nice. Bone Crusher's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Nice work on the right hand by Diesel.
What?
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Bone Crusher's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Straight right, left hook, very nicely done scoring up top. And we come to the end of the round. Bone Crusher's cut is now much more pronounced. And if you're sitting in that opposite corner looking over, boy, that is a very inviting target you got your eyes on.
Yeah, it is, and of course, that's what you think right away is you send out the guy, and a lot of the fans think that you send the guy out aiming for that cut, but I wouldn't do that because then you start putting the fighter into a position where he's aiming for punches on one side that maybe you shouldn't be doing. Just fight your fight. Use your jab, set up your punches. Don't start throwing single shots, haymakers, just to try to find that cut.
Gets rid of that body shot. Bone Crusher's got a reputation as being a brawler. Right now, that style has got him in control of this fight in these middle rounds.
Yeah, right now it looks like this fight could be fought in a phone booth. That's exactly the way he likes it.
Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Diesel. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Diesel's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
He's off him.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Diesel's coming off a very determined 3 moments that was quite impressive. In fact, I think he's got a chance to get right back in this fight, Teddy.
Well, Joe, I tell you what, I'll go one step better. He's right back in this fight. All he has to do is keep that attitude and keep that same kind of rhythm he had the last round.
Good block there by Diesel. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Bone Crusher's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
He comes back with the left hand again. Solid right by Diesel.
Just still not moving enough. Move. Pace yourself.
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Bone Crusher. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Bone Crusher. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Nice work. Nice work.
Diesel's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and bunches. The combination lands. Ten seconds to go in the seventh. Diesel's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
All right.
You got to give a lot of credit to the corner behind him. Here we are at the start of round number 8. We watched the early goings of this fight. I didn't think the score would be this close.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. I don't believe in giving him credit, but I'm going to give him a pat anyway because there's so many incompetent corners out there. I hate to say it in this business, but you see it all the time. This is a professional corner, the way they're supposed to be. They've done their job.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Diesel. Missed the body shot.
Keep doing what you're doing. Work the body. It's body shot.
Body shot. Body shot.
Good block by Bone Crusher.
Move your head.
Diesel's got no chance of keeping his opponent off balance. None at all, because he's not moving at all.
Maybe he doesn't want to. You know, guys start to deteriorate, not just physically outside, but inside. Maybe he's given up already. And maybe he doesn't want to fall down. He knows everybody's going to see that. But maybe this is his way of getting out of there. He knows the ref's going to stop him.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Working the jab. Good.
He's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. He scored well after being hit himself. He's committed to that left hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Keep your head moving. Get inside. Get inside.
Oh, what a hook upstairs.
This is it. You heard it. Keep on.
Start of a new round. Diesel's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he has good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
You're doing great.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Bone Crusher's gone down. How will he recover from this?
3, 4, 5. Focus.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Halfway through the 9th round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Bone Crusher. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Diesel. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Resourceful jab by Diesel. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. And this round comes to an end. Bone Crusher's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bone Crusher's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Unable to make an impact there by Bone Crusher.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Halfway through this 10th and final round. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Bone Crusher's combination punching is working well here. Diesel's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Left and right. Watch that.
Good block there by Diesel. Solid uppercut. Well landed that hook by Diesel. The fight is over, but now the debate begins. Who won that fight?
This is where you hope that the criterion for scoring a fight is understood by the judges, because if there's any gray area, you're going to be all over the place in this one. It's very hard